Now the topic is sharing bridge. Sharing bridge is used to measure the capacitance. The sharing bridge is used to measure capacitance, quality factor, and also dissipation factor of a capacitor. A standard capacitor with a high quality factor, high quality mica capacitor is used as a C3. C1 and R1 in parallel at arm 1 and R2 at arm 2 and C3 at arm 3, and then resistor Rx and Cx whose capacitor and resistor to be find is connected at arm 4. Okay, general equation for the balance condition is Z1 Zx equal to Z2 Z3. Zx equal to Z2 Z3 divided by Z1. Then Zx equal to Z2 Z3 Y1. 1 by Z1 is we can put it as a admittance Y1, where Zx equal to Rx plus, this one, Cx and Rx connected in series. Therefore, Rx plus 1 divided by j omega Cx equal to Rx minus j omega Cx. This denominator j comes to numerator, that's why minus j. Z2 equal to R2. Z3 equal to 1 divided by j omega C1 C3 equal to j comes to numerator minus j omega C3. Y1 equal to 1 divided by R1 plus 1 divided by j omega C1, because Y1 is a 1 divided by Z1. Therefore, 1 divided by R1 plus j omega C1. Then put the equation 2 in 1. Then Zx equal to this one, Rx minus j divided by omega Cx equal to Z equal to R2, Z3 equal to minus j divided by omega C3. Y1 equal to this one, 1 divided by R1 plus j omega C1. Then Rx minus j divided by omega Cx equal to, multiply these two, minus R2 j divided by omega C3. This term is coming here. Okay, Rx minus j omega Cx equal to minus j R2 divided by omega R1 C3. Multiply these two terms. Then multiply these two terms, minus j square R2 omega C1 divided by omega C3. Omega get cancel, j square equal to minus 1. Therefore, this term comes here, j square equal to minus 1, minus into minus plus. Therefore, R2 C1 divided by omega get cancel, R2 C1 divided by C3 minus this term comes here, minus j R2 divided by omega R1 C3. Then equating the real term and imaginary term. This is a real part. Therefore, Rx equal to R2 C1 divided by C3. Imaginary part, equating that, finally we can get Cx equal to R1 divided by R2 C3. This is the net result. If the ratio of R1 R2 is a constant, then C3 is directly graduated in terms of direct readings of Cx. We have to find the capacitance value Cx. Equating real and imaginary part of the equation, Rx equal to R2 C1 divided by C3. Then Cx equal to R1 divided by R2 C3. Therefore, the net result is this one, Rx equal to R2 divided by C3 into C1, Cx equal to R1 divided by R2 C3. Suppose the ratio of R1 and R2 is a constant. Suppose R1 and R2 is a equal value, then this becomes a 1. Therefore, Cx can be directly proportional to C3. The terms of C3 is calibrated directly. So Cx value will be, we can get it through C3. Okay. The dissipation factor D equal to Rx divided by Hx, or D equal to 1 by Q. That is inverse of quality factor. Where Q is the quality factor, Q equal to inverse X divided by Rx. D equal to Rx divided by Xx equal to Rx value, this one, R2C1 divided by C3. Xx value equal to 1 divided by Cx. Cx value is this one. Substitute here. Then finally, if you cancel that, D equal to C1 into R1. The dial of the capacitor C1 can be calibrated directly to give a dissipation factor at a particular frequency. D is also inverse of Q. D is indicates the quality of the capacitor. To make the bridge more stable, the stay capacitance effect has to be reduced. The stay capacitance has to be reduced by shielding or any other way. This is achieved by the junction R1 and R2 should be grounded. We can also get the stable by grounding. The junction R1 and R2 should be grounded. Okay.